Listen, baby, open up your soul. No need to stress the bull sheets up on the royal flows. The morning rise, we brush our teeth on 209 flows. We smoke Khalifa in the bad bird, Khalifa A. Always in the heavens, never smelling like the reefer. Bad woman, sexy shape, you know I had to meet ya. Pretty smile, black goddess, Spanish, my bonita. I know you like it sweet with the salt margarita. We ain't even got to dream.
We ain't even got to dream.
Reality ain't what it seems.
Break of dawn, it shines on me.
Your touch so soft, it comforts me, yeah. Captivating in my mind like couple bands for my baby, shopping mall, spinning right. Somerset, Cartier, Shades, Buffy Woods life.
You see all the best in me, and it makes me feel so relieved. Spread my wings, 'cause I'm free to be everything that you seem to need. Can I sit for a minute on your mind and talk about the things that make you mine? Into my universe, 'cause love is the best curse. Stay focused on what I want, tryna stay focused on love. Tryna stay focused on what I want, tryna stay focused on love. 'Cause you are the one for me, and I know you are my king, and I'll be your queen, and we will live in royalty.
And you know we're living in the royalty. Everything around is straight royalty. And you know we in the place to be. Everyone around me straight royalty. And you know we living in the royalty. Everything around is straight royalty. And you know we in the place to be. Everyone around me straight royalty. And you know we're living in the royalty. Everything around is straight royalty. And you know we in the place to be. Everyone around is straight royalty. And you know we living in the royalty. Everything around is straight royalty. And you know we in the place to be. Everyone around is straight royalty. And you know we living in the royalty. Everything around is straight royalty. And you know we in the place to be. Everyone around is straight royalty. And you know we living in the royalty. Everything around is straight royalty. And you know we in the place to be. Everyone around is straight royalty. And you know we living in the royalty. Everything around is straight royalty.
Well. It is Wednesday, 8 o'clock, so y'all know what time it is. It is the
Hump Day.
Hump Day. We never say that it's Hump Day.
It's Hump Day.
So can y'all please stop humping and tune in to the We Ain't Got No Name Dynamite Internet Radio Show. We Ain't Got No Name. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm your host, Billy Boots.
It's your girl, Shawnee.
And thank y'all again for tuning in. Right out the break, I want to let y'all know that that opening music you heard was a little special to me because that's just like some family of mine. That song was Royalty by Miss Lena Pastel as well as Kelvin J. Like, seriously?
I know. I'm on my phone. I don't know how to work my new phone yet. You know, I lost my phone in Italy. This is my new phone. I don't know how to work it yet.
Get it together.
Continue, kind sir.
Get it together. That was, again, Royalty by Miss Lena Pastel and Mr. Kelvin J. I appreciate you guys for letting us rock y'all music tonight. I really like that song, and like I said, Lena is just like family to me, so much love to Lena Pastel. We'll be playing that song for the opening and closing of the show. But again, thank you guys for tuning in to We Ain't Got No Name. This is the interactive show for the people, by the people.
We're the people.
We the people.
We the people. Everybody out there, they the people.
The people. People everywhere.
We the people.
Absolutely. And tonight we got a whole new lineup of guests. But real quick before I get into that, as usual, we're going to be sponsored by TT's Butter Company, and we'll be getting into that a little bit later on. Shout out to Tia and TT's Butter Company. But I want to introduce the guests. Well, actually, I want to, as we like to do, I like to let the guests introduce themselves, and we're going to start with the young lady to my left here.
Oh, yes. This young lady is Miss J. Miss Jackson.
Hey, Miss J.
Hey.
If you're nasty.
Yes.
And the brother across from me.
This is Micah Cook, a.k.a. Cook, a.k.a. Robin Thicke.
Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
I like that. Thicker.
Robin.
Right,
That's what
because
they
you
call
sing.
I mean, it fits.
It works.
You're a little.
I'm a little thicker
a
than
little
Robin
thicker,
Thicke.
you know.
It works.
More cushion for the pushing.
Yes, sir.
But thank you guys for tuning in, man. I think we're gonna have a great show tonight with some great people. It's getting cold outside.
It is.
It's getting a little chilly outside.
I got my Uggs on today. My feet are nice and toasty. And
You had them on all day. If you had them on all day, your feet sweaty.
No, I had my work boots on all day, but
Oh,
right
okay.
now I have my Uggs on, and so many people hate on the Uggs.
They do. Women
I
do.
agree.
People do hate on Uggs. I wonder why that is.
I saw Uggs, a couple of days ago prior to it being really cold, and it wasn't Ugg time.
Okay, well, what is Ugg time? What temperature does it have to get
Yesterday
Yesterday
was okay for Uggs.
This morning it was cold as a mug.
to? It was cold.
Boots had on his Uggs this morning.
You had to-
Right. I sure did.
Yeah,
Boots with the fur. But nah, it was like 35 degrees this morning.
Yeah.
35,
Was it?
40 up where I'm at is 35, 40.
You and
up Mo County.
Lip, and yeah, that's
But even around
another
here it had to be
country.
a good 40.
It was
40.
cold. It was
It was
cold
cold.
this morning.
I wasn't cold, no.
Pink people don't get cold.
I was gonna say, this
That's
is
what
like
he was getting at. That's what he was
sweatshirt,
getting
shorts, and sandals weather for me,
Right.
and my people. So.
Speaking of that, I ain't gonna lie. This morning, my neighbor, white guy, cool white guy, I'm in my car, sitting in the car, letting the car warm for a couple minutes before I head out. This man came out his house. He had shorts on, no socks, no shoes, no shirt,
Exactly.
just shorts, and went out and picked his paper up,
Yep.
got the trash can.
Yep.
I was like, my
Letting
dude.
your car warm.
He was basically, all he had on was like some shorts. That's it.
It's not below freezing yet. What's
I
the
was
problem?
like, God.
Is it an internal warming system?
I think it's a
with the pink
melanin
people?
thing. I don't know. It's a
I don't
lack
know.
of lack of
imagine,
melanin. I
would-
don't know. It's,
I would go outside like that, without, with just a t-shirt on when it's
I
really
about to
cold.
say, I hope not with no shirt.
But not with. Come on now. I lost a little bit now. Don't give me. I lost a little bit. But nah, he ain't had no shoes and no socks on.
Yeah, I don't.
Wow.
That's
Ground
not,
was cold as a mug.
that's not acceptable in any weather.
he might
I'm
be
like-
from Green Bay or something.
Hey,
Packers fan.
I was like, I gave him a thumbs up, like, dang, you the man, you going hard. But so yeah, it's getting cold. Do y'all believe in the whole concept that people like to get bunned up when it's cold? I mean, we all say that, see it on, but do you really believe people get more inclined to get in relationships or get into bunding relationships or whatever you want
It's
to call
cuffing season. It has
So
a
that's a
name.
real thing?
It's a name, yes, cuffing season.
I don't know about a relationship, but I definitely think you
Get your little
kinda-
cuddle buddy.
Yeah, or
It's a shoulder action.
Or
What was the
two.
shoulder?
That's that
gotta
Miss
get
Jackson.
it.
That's that Miss Jackson coming out.
I can see it. It's you get your little.
So what
cuddle
happens
buddy or
come
2 or
spring? You
3.
let them go?
I
You let
mean,
them
it's
forge
time
in
to
the...
shed, the dead weight, and if
Wow.
it's good, you
Right,
keep
see.
them. If it's not, then and most of the times it's
And
not
who
good.
dictates that? Does the woman dictate that? Does the man, or is it a little
That's
bit of both?
50-50 thing. I mean, you can get cut. They can get cut.
Is there an application process?
I mean, there should be.
I think the men put in an application. The women
Yeah.
kind of go through their list around this time of year. And,
Yeah.
What are
when
some
they'll
of the
live-
I don't know.
qualifications?
In this area, I think it's the other way around.
What
What's
you
the
mean?
way?
That women are putting applications for men. It seems that the men,
No.
I think that the men really, in this area, they're the one that got it going on. They have the market locked down
I
on.
disagree.
I think by sheer
Women-
numbers that
women-
may be the case.
By the numbers, but women,
Especially in our age
are-
category.
But
I
women
think
are
so.
women are popping. Like they're out there. They're moving and shaking. They're in politics. They're in IT. They're in business.
They getting money.
They're getting
They getting money.
Oh yeah,
They're
definitely.
getting money. They're getting big money.
That's true.
We're talking about cuffing season. Cuffing
Right,
season
but
is
what
about
I'm saying-
weather. Women don't want to come out in the cold weather. Guys will drive
I disagree.
45 minutes to go see your boo
I
and
had
bun her
a
up in
guy
cold
tell
weather.
me-
Women are like, I don't want to
Yeah.
come out. It's cold.
I
You
had
don't
a
hear no
guy
guys
tell
saying
me
that.
last winter that it was too cold for us to kind of date. You
Oh.
know.
You
And-
lying.
Well,
I'm serious. It was too cold to move around on dates.
That was just the reason he gave you.
I mean, it might have been. It might have been.
What did you say?
I said that was just the reason he gave her.
He
like,
tried to hit you
Yeah.
with that. He's just
no, I'm not
that
trying to be
into
funny.
you.
I'm just saying, you know, sometimes people come up with lame
He
excuses.
might have been a little like, come on.
I mean,
come on.
Cold. It was cold, but
I don't care. Put a no face on and keep it pushing.
I don't know. We still got our dates in. He's still around. I mean, you know.
Oh, well,
Hey,
see,
boo, you listening, boo?
So he
No,
was
he's
selling
not
wolf
a boo.
tickets. He was
He's
selling
not a
wolf
boo.
tickets.
He's just a cuddle bunny.
Okay.
Hey,
Whatever
well,
works.
don't mess. Hey,
I'm
brother,
single.
don't mess it up, brother. Trust me.
It is.
But I mean, I know when I was single, especially when it was snow, I had a snow survival kit that I would. So I'm gonna tell you what my snow
Right.
survival
What was in the
condoms.
kit?
comprised of. Absolutely. So
You can't just have one and gotta go out in the
and
snow.
beer,
You need a box.
liquor and beer.
You need liquor.
I
Beer?
had the liquor and beer because I drink beer.
But what you do? You drink the liquor, and then when the liquor run out, you drink the
Just
beer.
just have
A variety.
just to have
Okay.
variety.
Okay.
Liquor and beer. You had to have your cable turned on.
Oh, definitely.
You had to have your cable, turned on, especially like before
It's
Netflix
like
and
life
stuff was
support.
around. You had to have your cable turned down. For me, I had to have some bud. Had to have a little something to smoke on.
We had.
You had to go to the grocery store and get some food.
Oh, definitely. But you can't cook.
Somebody done told you wrong. I'm nice in the
I've
kitchen.
never heard you talk about cooking.
I'm nice in the
ever.
kitchen. Let me call my. I'm nice in the kitchen, and especially on the grill. Come on now.
I thought you
And
were saying smoker and a
okay,
turkey.
okay.
And
On the grill.
I grill when it's.
But you weren't.
I grill if it's a foot of snow outside.
But
Get-
when you
get
when
busy.
you were single, you didn't grill all
Yes,
the
I
time like
did.
that.
Even in my apartment, we had a backyard, and I had a big ass grill in my. So yeah.
Okay.
But I'm nice in the kitchen. I can feed you and all that good stuff.
So if you in your survival kit, where do the cuffing come in?
She reaps the benefits of the
the
snow
kit.
and the survival kit. So when she comes, she ain't gotta bring nothing.
That's
Just come.
cute.
Just come.
I mean, it's thoughtful.
just come
Guys
and
say
whatever.
no.
So we got the food. Now mind you, if we stuck for a day or two, she might have to cook a meal or two.
A day?
You
don't have enough for one day?
No, I'm saying yes, I have enough, but I don't want to be the one doing all the cooking.
But she
You can't
at your
cook breakfast.
Right, we're at your
She
house.
can't cook breakfast, so what? You can't cook breakfast. You can lay up with me, but you can't cook a breakfast.
That's
or-
too much.
I mean, I think
That's too much.
at least for the first snowing, you gotta show the girl some love.
This story has a lot of holes in it. Yes,
This is
it's
no.
not-
Let me tell you
No,
something.
this is why you go to their house. You go to their house.
This story gave me a lot of great snow dates. So, yes. But nah, you gotta have a snow survival kit, and that goes into the whole cuddle buddy wintertime type thing.
Yes.
Because like you said, in the wintertime, it ain't a whole lot of things you could do. Summertime you go places outside and picnics outside, parks and stuff. Wintertime, pretty much either going out to eat, going to a museum, or going to an event, or you at home chilling.
Yeah.
So
I know when I saw the weather forecast and I saw snow was coming, I'm already lining up. Okay, let me see what this person's doing. Let me see what this. I want to have mine on lockdown
Right.
ahead of time. I like
Right.
to prepare for the moment.
Absolutely. And I mean, you ever been stuck with somebody in the snow for like when it's one of the blizzards, whether it was like Blizzard of '96 or Blizzard a couple years ago?
And you wanted them to go
That's when
home.
you really test. That's when the cuddle buddy is really tested.
Like, what is she going?
You have to determine your cuddle buddy based on the forecast of the snow.
Absolutely.
So is
Yes.
it 0 to 2 inches? Is it
Absolutely.
3
Yes.
to 6? Or
Absolutely.
is it 12 to 25 inches?
And I ain't gonna lie, when I had an apartment, I would say, if I'm gonna go to her house, she gotta have at least a townhouse so that I can go down in her basement.
Different
she can
rooms
stay
to
upstairs.
stay, yeah.
Like you gotta have your.
Are you really thinking about all of that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I did too, though. I
That's
thought
not-
about
that's-
all of that.
That's not okay.
What's wrong with that?
That makes me look at shit a whole lot.
You got a plan.
You gotta be prepared, or
You
you're gonna
gotta
be
plan.
mad and
But,
salty.
I mean, you talk about, do she got a house, a townhouse?
I mean, I'm
and
saying,
go in the
whether-
basement and I'm
okay,
tired of her?
I'm not talking
whether
about who
she
he's
has
getting
a-
married to. He's talking about cuddle buddy.
whether she has a house, whether she got a house, or I got a house, whoever got a
About
house,
4 days.
you gotta plan to say, all right, if we stuck in this joint for 3 or 4 days, are we gonna be under each other the entire time? Because that might blow.
No, not the entire time.
Even now, me being married, when it snows and we
here we
stuck,
go.
you think I don't go in the basement and she
yeah.
she be upstairs watching her scandals or whatever. I'm down there watching football or whatever. Like, it works. You need that time apart.
I agree.
I agree too.
Cause then you're gonna get on my nerves. I'm definitely gonna get on her nerves.
Oh, I believe that wholeheartedly.
And next thing you know, we're gonna get to arguing, and then it's gonna be all awkward and stupid in the house, and nobody wants
And
that.
we still here
Oh,
for 5 more days.
And the other thing
Right.
that you have to do, you have to get the kids out. Send the kids to their grandparents'
never
house.
had that problem.
Yeah. If you can, send the kids to the grandparents
never had that
or
There's
whatever.
a lot of planning.
Right, and that's why I
It
And
takes
you
a
need
lot of
a
planning.
good, you need a good mattress. And if you need a good mattress, oh, I'm sorry, never mind. That was later in the
We're
show.
gonna get into that later. We're gonna get into that later. That's very
Mattress,
important.
A kid, you know,
Yeah.
4 days, a basement.
Look, trust
you
me,
gotta
y'all.
cook.
All you single people out here, make sure you get your snow. The weather almanac said we might get some snow this year.
Oh,
Get
I
your
hope not.
snow. I like the snow.
Me too.
I like the snow.
No, I
do.
don't like all that. Well, you don't have to. I work outside, so I
Oh,
hate
yeah,
the
yeah,
snow.
yeah.
I
Oh,
like
it
the
ruins my
snow.
life.
Are y'all ever shut down because of the snow?
No,
It's whatever.
Never.
We need
even when
y'all.
they say everyone has to stay in the house.
Y'all gotta
no,
be
we,
out.
We have
Especially if like
exceptions.
power lines are down and stuff.
I don't work for the power company. Lord.
Same stuff. Same.
Power.
She works for the dildo company. Oh, I'm sorry. You talking about the other thing you do. I'm
Right.
sorry.
That's
Right.
I was just saying that's
Right.
another little.
Now, that's part of the
survival
snow
thing.
survival
We'll get to
kit.
that later on
Snow
too. Little
survival.
That's part of the snow
One of
survival
our-
kit.
Some of our best days are days before blizzards.
Absolutely.
Everybody's
See?
coming to stock
Oh,
up.
Yes,
they
indeed.
They don't want to be bored. They want
See,
to get a
get your
bunch
snow
of stuff.
survival
Get
kit.
all your
Yes.
stuff.
Go to Heart's Desires,
Yes.
Temple Hills, and Adams Morgan.
We're ready.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, so
there you
she's
go.
just gonna get her plug before me, huh? I guess you're the co-host of the show. Okay, it's cool. Boots. I think you need to start a Boots survival kit. You can sell these online and make a lot.
You know
of
what?
money.
I can put it like a little suitcase or
I'll invest in it.
whatever.
I got 5 on it.
Let's do it.
5.
5,000.
Well, I'm like, what's 5 going to do?
Just a little piece of mental, a small fraction of
Right. 5 gonna get you a little teeny pint of
Right.
Amsterdam. That's all 5.
I got the
gonna
roller
do.
Hey,
paper.
Amsterdam works.
I got-
Amsterdam do the trick.
I got the rolling papers. That's all. You know.
mental
That's not-
That works too.
Mental
So since we're
contribution.
talking about the weather in D.C. area, let's get into the topic of gentrification in Washington, D.C. So I tell people all the time, my man, if you've been locked up for like 10, 15 years, you did a bid and you came home now and you went to D.C., you would be like, where am I? What,
Yeah, I
what
wouldn't
is
know.
this? You wouldn't know where you, like 8th Street, down by National Stadium,
Yeah, all the projects
Benning
gone.
Road, all that is like,
It's gone.
people are being pushed out, and these young professionals are coming in. And shout out to Tanya, who's a friend of the show. She posted something on her Facebook page today saying that they have put up new apartments along Eastern Avenue, where 3-bedroom apartment is $8,000 a month.
That was not Eastern Avenue. That was
Eastern Market.
Eastern Market.
Same thing.
No, it's not. Not even. Not even.
Same
no.
Eastern Market.
Have you rode down Eastern Avenue lately?
The prostitutes still
On
out
the
there.
northeast side.
The prostitutes still out there. The men prostitutes that
And they-
look like
and they-
women or think they look like women.
DC got bad looking transvestites. Woo!
They horrible.
I think we got the worst ones.
They're
in the
horrible. They've
country.
always been horrible.
So Eastern Avenue and Eastern Market.
I'm sorry,
is
Eastern
two
Market.
different things.
But still, 8 G's.
Yeah,
That's almost 10 joints
yeah.
for rent.
For rent.
And ain't no utilities included.
No. And parking's
Please.
not included.
Ain't no parking included. And you gotta pay for your dog.
Yeah.
So what y'all think
That's
about that? I mean, how is that
terrible.
affecting lifelong DC residents?
See, I have mixed feelings about the whole
Me too.
thing. On one
I
hand,
don't.
as a DC property owner, I like that my house has increased in value a lot in the past 5 years. I like that new businesses and places that I would like to go to and eat at and shop at has opened around where my house is at. On the other hand, I feel bad for like the old grandmas that been in their house all these years and now they can't afford the taxes on the house anymore.
Yeah.
And now they have to move because they used to pay, $800 in taxes, and now the tax is $5,000 a year.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. I'm conflicted. I like the progress. I like all the new businesses. I like all of that, but I hate how so many of us are being not you. So many of us on this side.
I'm gonna sit this one out, y'all. I'm gonna sit
on
this
this
one
side of the table are being pushed out of the city and are missing all this great progress. They're getting pushed because I live in PG County. I live in Southeast adjacent, really, in the hood part of PG County. Anywhere that you live where it has heights on the end of that's where I live, in one of the heights ones.
Pretty much.
And that's becoming hood fantastic out there in PG County. So
Becoming.
it's been, but it's becoming worse.
Worse, yeah.
It used to be on the news. You used to see all the violence and everything in D.C. Now you're seeing every time I turn on the news, District Heights, Suitland, Forestville, everywhere around where I live at, Capitol Heights, all the violence is there. So it's, I'm conflicted.
Well, that's because they're pushing us out. They're pushing us out the city.
All the projects are closing.
You can't afford to live in the city anymore. You can't afford to reside and move around the city. I mean, of course, we still kind of patronize, middle class Black people still come to the city to kind of hang out and have a good time and eat and things of that nature, but you can't afford to live there.
You have to go back home,
right? Yeah. And even though you have an $8,000 rent, an apartment, a 3-bedroom, what family? And it's no family there. You know what I mean? How many people are having to bunk in that 3-bedroom?
That's what a lot of people are sharing.
They doing it though.
They doing it.
Crazy though.
And a lot of people, this is a transient city.
Just so you
it's
can
a lot
have
of
DC address.
Well, no, just so they can be close to their jobs.
Close to the
That's
jobs,
really
close
about.
to the activity, close to nightlife, close to restaurants. And a lot of people that live in D.C. now are not from D.C.
Right.
Yeah,
They're from other places. The
absolutely.
government attracts all these people. They have some people have their companies paying for their apartments and everything. So it's a lot of different factors how some of these people can afford these
using
places.
their mommy and daddy trust fund to pay their
trust fund.
man.
Shaking my head.
I mean, and and I'm like you. It's a gift and a curse. Like, I like that the city is quote unquote cleaning up. It's looking nice. A lot of areas are safer and all of that. I just wish that the city would put that much effort when it was still Black folks living there.
Exactly.
A day late. And
Even the schools,
That's how I feel.
look at all the schools and everything that have been renovated, and look at Ballou, even Ballou.
All the
and
schools.
all DC public schools and all these new charter schools. I just wish when it was still Chocolate City that they took the time and effort to do that.
Is
but
it still Chocolate City?
no, that's dead. That's dead. All those people, all of us have been moved out to Waldorf, and that's out of town. Going to Waldorf.
I like
It
Waldorf.
really is.
Shout out to Southern Maryland.
Waldorf.
You gotta pack a lunch to go to
St.
Waldorf. I'm
Charles,
sorry.
St. Mary's,
That's too far. But
all that. You know what I'm saying?
you get up there to Brandywine and Waldorf, you good.
Yeah, I mean, so that's what everybody's being
but it's
pushed out to.
unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate that change didn't come sooner rather than later, and it's unfortunate that Black people weren't able. Just like you have rent control or things of that nature. I think that there should have been a lot of Black people who should have been able to hold on to their properties, But that comes a lot with uneducation and miseducation.
It really does, because a lot of people sold their houses. They came and said, "I'm gonna give you this amount of money," and then they turn around.
Get that money.
They flipped the house for 3 times what they paid us for the same house.
So many black people and families sold their homes just for
Quick buck.
to pay the taxes. They were behind on their taxes 2, 3, 4 years. And, they teach you that in real estate, when you kind of hunting for a good bargain, how to, search and surf out the people who are like really down on their luck, and the people who are like miseducated about what their property value really is.
And that speaks to, and not to get super deep, but that speaks to the climate of the country, that certain things we aren't afforded to. We aren't given the resources and the information that other folks are, given, and so
because we're not.
With that.
Absolutely.
I think we're not taught by our. It's other cultures that they are taught by their parents and their family how to preserve family wealth.
Absolutely.
And with black people, every generation we're starting over again. That's part of the problem.
But also in black culture, we don't share information. We don't share information.
Now that may be true, but we don't know the information that's shared by and large.
There are a lot of black wealthy people who not even now. But it's a lot of it's very far few and in between that you have actual black families and people who still have their houses and came here in the early 90s, late 80s, and purchased homes for the low and started businesses, and they still have their homes.
But they didn't. A lot of those black people didn't purchase homes in the city. They purchased homes in Fort Washington, in Largo, in Upper Mark. There
are a lot of black people who are, they're very like that salt and pepper. They're like very far few and in between, down in the city where you still have a black person here, a black person here. I read articles all the time.
Yeah, we're not saying there's no black people that live in D.C.
I'm saying generally speaking.
I'm just saying, like, there is information, and we as a culture don't share information. So there are a lot of people who missed out and lost their homes because we as a culture just don't share the information. And so gentrification was able to come in and take over, right, in a blink. I mean, it happened so fast.
What do you think about it, Micah?
It's sad.
But I mean, I know you regardless what your race is, you see it. I have a lot
of friends who see that. At the end of the day, it's about the almighty dollar. It's about the green.
That's true.
Capitalism.
So whether you're black or white
or whatever,
if investors come in and they want to change it up, and let's be honest, DC government let it happen too. Because at the end of the day, they push for it. They want rich people to come in.
Because the higher the houses, the more tax money they receive.
The more money they're going to make, the more crime's going to go down.
How you think the Wharf got redone? And that new area with Gucci stores and all that down by 7th Street and all that. That's,
City Center.
Yeah,
I remember back in the day leaving, the clubs in D.C. and driving down K Street, had my windows up. Now I see white people walking their dogs down the street. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Exactly. I'm like, what the hell?
But, at the end of the day, it's about money. And so they're pushing people out of D.C. And like you mentioned, it's a transient city. A lot of rich white folks come from out of town to get good government jobs. They're, get 2 roommates. Okay, we'll pay 2 G's each and everything's good. So it's sad. But
not just white folks, Indian folks.
Yeah.
All kind of folks, just all over folks. You know what I mean? And that's why we can't. Our fan bases of our sports teams are horrible because you go to a game, it's all kind of other team fans at our game. It's just become this city is such a melting pot and a revolving door of people of people. So so if you got property in the city, hold on to it. Please.
I tell my family
hold on to it
all the time.
Hold on. Let me tell you a quick story. When I bought my house in Southeast, it was rough. When I first I bought it in 2006. It was rough. The first month I moved there, I came home from work. Somebody got killed on my block. The whole block was yellow taped up, everything like that. the next maybe 3 months, a white lesbian couple moved across the street from me. I was calling, as soon as I saw them, I was like, who's that moving across the street? I called my mom, I was like, Mom, white people moved on my block. Oh, I'm about to make it. I done made it now. I was in my house.
Now,
It went up
where is this in Southeast?
Anacostia.
Okay.
Yeah, so I still have the house.
Yeah.
I don't live there now. I rent it out. But eventually I'm going to move back. I had to wait it out a little bit. But I'm going to move back. But it was just so funny how just that fast of having people get killed on the block a little bit later.
Just like that?
Yeah, because
like
our
that.
LG...
BT.
I always mess up the acronym.
I do like I say.
time.
Just call them the alphabet folks. Just say the alphabet folks.
I'm not saying that.
That's what it is.
But they are the first pioneers.
They are.
The first pioneers.
Because they don't care. They're fearless.
You have to be.
Y'all selling drugs? Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all killing people? Oh, man, just don't kill me.
I got a good deal in this house. It's close to my job. The
don't
metro
care.
station is close by. I'm going to go ahead and move on
I'm
here.
gonna put some earplugs so I don't hear the gunshots. Y'all could just leave
Because
me
some people,
alone.
they have the plans of the neighborhood. Some people have the ear to the street. They know things are going to be coming
Yep.
before a lot of other people know.
Yep.
So they know
do
what
their
areas to
research.
buy.
Hell yeah.
Their research.
Because
Yeah.
now Anacostia is popping.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
It's
And
fine.
that whole side of the river, Anacostia, the other side of Benning Road, and all that, it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. So,
Oh,
like
go
I
on to
said,
your property,
grandmas and aunties
I
and
tell
all
my
them,
aunt.
all your houses,
Yes.
hold on.
My
Just
aunt
please
in
hold on.
Southeast, she
Don't
said,
sell.
Tracy, do you think I should do a reverse smoke? I said I will lose
Nah.
my mind.
Nah,
Don't you
Nana.
do it.
Keep that.
We
Keep that.
keeping that in the
We
family.
keeping that.
And
You gotta keep it.
that was going to be my question. And this is just a question. When people live in these areas that don't have a lot of money, and they see the value of their home and have a chance to make a quick 50, 100,000 plus to move up out of that area, is that also a contribution to the situation? Because again, some people
Oh,
are
yeah.
pushed out, but a lot of people just want to move
That's
out.
what we're
I
saying.
know a lot of
That's
people
what she
did.
was saying.
They
That's what
took
she
the
was
quick
saying.
buck and they wanted to sell the house and move.
Yeah.
But now hindsight is what they say,
Yeah, right.
2020.
2020.
Yeah.
If they had known all
They
these,
would have
but-
double, triple,
but
quadrupled their money.
A lot of us weren't privy to all the plans that were
Absolutely.
coming.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
And if they had
because
known,
it
we would've
happened
seen.
so fast
Yep.
that the money just soared. You know,
Yep.
the interest rates and what the values of the property just soared.
And I think what happened back in 2008 with the property values, people are
Yeah.
scared these days.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I better take a chance
Crash
now
and
and
all
just take
that,
instead
yeah.
of my
Yeah.
my
They say
house
another one
crashing.
is coming, but that's a whole nother.
Yeah,
that's
that's a whole. We can
nother
have a whole nother
subject.
show on
Yeah.
that.
Oh, Lord.
So, all right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to pay some bills with a commercial. We're going to play another song. Then we're going to be right back with We Ain't Got No Name.
What's going on?
I think we might still be on the air, so don't say nothing crazy. Trump, come on, baby.
Body products for you. You can find us at www.tetesbutterco.com, or we can be found on Instagram.
I'm feeling real shitty. Liquor got me doing shit. Yeah, come on, I'm sitting pretty. Hotel, hot one. Looking in the mirror. Check my man. Check my feet, there's nothing. They say I'm famous, I can get with some shit. I got my high heels on and I'm ready to get caught. My eyes are closed, find me at the next door.
All right, welcome back to We Ain't Got No Name. That was Rye and Bourbon by Miss Mona Disa. Mona Disa is definitely a friend to Rip Radio Network. She was on here before on the show I used to be on, so I shouted her out in one of the that's my song right there. Shot of, well, I call it Shot of Vodka because that's kind of the chorus, but the name of the song is Rye and Bourbon, again by Miss Mona Disa and the Mad Hatters Band.
I liked it. I liked
Mona,
it a lot.
Mona is a very hard-working songstress in the DMV area.
Okay.
She got a lot of stuff coming up. So I'm going to make sure I get with her. And she invited me to something that's going on tonight, actually. But she got a big show coming up soon. So, that's one thing. As radio hosts, we need to start doing is getting out and going to stuff and getting out there.
I like going to stuff.
All right, I'm just saying. You like when some of these artists invite us to stuff, we might have to start going to these things and getting out there and making
Are you gonna come pick me up so I can have some drinks? Come pick me up.
So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to be the designated driver?
Yes, every time.
You know
yes.
they have a thing called Uber, Ryan.
That too.
Uber everywhere.
Can you call me the Uber then?
We'll figure
I'm
that out. Shout out to Miss Mona Disa. Thank you, baby, for giving us the music. Shout out to Lena Pastel and Kelvin J. If you know anybody, or if you yourself are an artist, you know anybody that's independent.
Yes.
It's got to be independent because we ain't trying to get shut down. Shout out to Thornell and the Streets is Talking show. He almost got us hemmed up today. But
Facebook don't play.
Right. So if you independent artists, man, please hit me up, man. We like to showcase the especially the local DMV talent. It's a lot of talented brothers and sisters out here. I don't care if you R&B, rap, go-go, soul music, whatever. We even play a little gospel if you get some inspirations going on.
What was it, the gospel go-go?
Gospel go-go last week. Yeah, man. So whatever it is, man, play it. Holla at me. Holla at me. See, I'm about to get my holy water out on you. But shout out to that. And also, again, shout out to TT's Butter Company. Let me read a quick excerpt from a customer testimonial. I purchased the TT's body butter and tress oil at first only to support black business, but after using it, I'll be repurchasing it because it's high quality product. Normally I use a regular body butter in the morning. By 10 a.m. my skin real dry, but this morning I used the TT's body butter at 5:30 a.m. and here it is almost 12 o'clock and my skin is still moist as ever. So I love the product, and TT's Butter Company is my new go-to for my skincare. Let me tell y'all, TT's is really, I use the beard balm and oil for my beard.
It's looking luscious.
And keep it shiny like Frankie Beverly.
I'm gonna
You know
give
what I'm
some of
saying?
that for my,
Keep it shiny
put
like
it in my bun-up kit. I mean, what is it called?
your snow
My
survival
snow
kit.
Yes.
But
The
only
boots
if you-
survival
only
kit.
if your
Boots, you
cuddle
gotta
buddy-
brand it.
Only if your cuddle buddy got a beard. If he ain't got no beard, he on the low.
You gotta have a beard.
If he on the low.
7 days.
At least a goatee. I mean, got that.
7 days, we're gonna need that.
So you know what I'm saying? TT's Butter, and for those that remember, that's the little fashion show, Joan, I was a part of, the Big Collective. So, not fashion show, photo shoot. I'm tripping.
I'm like fashion show.
I'm like, what I look like walking down somebody's runway. But TT's Butter Company.
Runway.
Huh?
Rip the runway.
TETEBUTTERCO.com. That's TT'sButterCompany.com. Check them out. All right. So let's move into the third topic that is kind of near and dear to my heart.
Oh,
Cause
Lord.
I am like on the board of trustees for these. We're going to talk about man laws. Man law violations and man laws.
It makes no sense to me.
First
At
of all,
all.
is this a real thing? Is it a real thing, man laws? I say yes.
It's a real thing because I think men right now, y'all are hypersensitive about everything.
Amen.
Everything.
You have to be, because the lines
church
are
say-
very blurred.
Let the church say amen.
The lines are very blurred between, and the lines are very blurred, and you know it.
I disagree also.
What?
Yeah.
How are they not? Because brothers that look like, act like, and talk like heterosexual men.
How do you look like and talk like a heterosexual man?
Come on.
I mean,
Like a man that likes women that is heterosexual.
so that's a two-way street. I don't think, your voice or how you talk or how you walk or how you act.
Oh, I do.
I mean, you could be, I think there are definitely people who are extra feminine, or there are people who, are extra manly, but I don't think that.
Let me answer that by saying this.
What you identify as.
Let me answer that by saying this.
Your sexual preference.
If you're out somewhere, let's say you're out somewhere at a club, a bar, or establishment, and there's a nice young man, you talking to him, he buy you a drink, y'all talking, he smell good, he got a fresh shape up, he got the TT's Butter Company beer bomb on. All that good stuff. He whatever. And y'all having a good conversation, and somewhere in this conversation, you looking at this dude like, dang, I wouldn't mind exchanging numbers with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then 30 minutes into the conversation, he say, I like men.
Okay.
Aren't you going to be disappointed?
What does that have to do with man law violations?
Let me get to that. Aren't you going to be like, dang?
Because we had good conversation.
Because you looking at him like, dang, he might be, somebody I would really like to know.
Okay, but
are you going to be disappointed?
I mean,
I might be slightly disappointed, but
slightly.
I'm probably going to enjoy the conversation.
So my point, but the reason why I bring that up is because that's what I mean by the lines between is blurred, because you never know what's going on out here.
There's no lines that are blurred.
I don't agree with that.
All right, time out, Boots. Let me help you out.
Please help.
Forget everything Boots just said. Other than the fact, you're out. You're out. You're at a restaurant, a bar, enjoying the conversation. Is there anything a man could do or say that would make you take a step back and be like, okay, well, maybe he's not heterosexual?
Unless I sat
and again,
down.
you don't have to have nothing against. What is it? The LGBT? Say it.
LGBTQ.
I'm just trying to help her.
It's a Q and an
I'm
N.
I'm trying to help her practice the alphabet,
folks.
So it's not that you have anything against it. I have people that I know that I'm friends with that are gay. It's just not my cup of tea.
Right.
But is there anything they could do or say that will make you say, pause, no pun intended, let me take a step back and reevaluate this situation? Yes or no?
Yep. I mean, yeah. If
Then there you go. That's man law. Right
no,
there.
it's not man law.
That's
That is the man law.
Man law for me is men can't wear merce. I like a man in a nice merce.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
A man purse, like they have the little
No,
bag.
come on. No.
Oh, I like it.
Time out. See, there are certain things that men can do that are considered a man law violation.
You got your iPad in there. You got all your keys.
Why do you have to carry your iPad around everywhere?
Because we are in a technology-driven society.
You can do that on his big-ass smartphone.
Okay, right. So let me ask Catrice. Hold up. So what would be your objection to that? That's the question.
To the merce?
You look like a woman.
No. Let her answer. No. She said she doesn't believe in man law violation. So let her answer this question.
I don't believe in man law violation. I said that I didn't understand what the look, the talk, all that has.
He's got a merce.
Man law. Now that's completely different. Like the merce. I mean, I don't even know if that's a
but
real word.
They consider that as it's a thing, a merce.
I mean, it's.
Would that make you question his sexuality? Yes or no?
Yes.
Let me clear. That's a man law violation. If you got to
put that down.
If you got to question a person's sexuality, but let me.
I feel like I don't even want to question your sexuality. I want to know what you are. But I don't want my man carrying a purse.
That proves my point. You want to know what you are. That's my point. That was the reason why I brought up that example. You want to know what you are.
But I don't think having a conversation with a man at a bar and striking a conversation and enjoying a conversation has to dictate if I'm disappointed or not.
If he had a merce, would you still talk to him?
At a bar, yes, because I'm not necessarily.
Would you date
him? I think the difference is am I looking to date this man just because I'm having a conversation? That's the disconnect for me.
All right, well, maybe I should clarify by something. Let me give you some
'cause you
examples.
said we're enjoying
Let me
the
give you
conversation,
some
we're in the bar
examples.
hanging out.
Let me give you some examples of
Shit,
man law
if he
violations.
gay, then I'm cool. We still kicking it.
Let me
we
give you-
like, boom.
Let me give you some examples of man law violations.
Okay, give me some examples.
Me and my homies, we not going to get pedicures and stuff together. Now,
Okay.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a man going to get his feet done. Grooming. I think that's great. I ain't going with my
You look
dudes.
like you have a nice manicure.
I ain't going. No, I do my nails myself while I'm on the toilet. I ain't gonna lie.
That's still
I ain't gonna
grooming.
lie. While I'm sitting on the toilet, I clip, file. But I'll go do my feet. I'll go to Mei-Ling and I'll do my feet. I love it. But I ain't going with my homie. I ain't gonna call Mike and be like, "What you doing today, man?"
Right. Yo, dog, you wanna go see the game? Nah,
Hey,
let's go.
before we go to the game, I was
let's go
about to
get our
go to
feet done.
Mei-Ling, get our feet. You try and roll?
Cool.
Nah.
And then we go to the game.
You are so taking this to a whole different level.
Example number two.
So
Example number two.
Hold on.
Example number two. If I call Mike and be like, "Young, the new Black Panther movie coming out. You trying to go see that, John?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Bet. Let's go see that, John." Boom, boom, boom.
I already know what you're gonna
When
say.
we go to the movies,
I already know what you're
we
gonna
not
say.
sitting next to each other in the movie theater.
What the fuck? Why y'all
Hold on.
going even to the movie?
What if
I can't go to
two
the
guys
movies.
go to the movies together?
Come on now.
But why are you going if y'all not sitting like talking about the fucking movie?
You can't talk.
We
You
can
can't
talk
talk
and see
during the
between each other.
movie.
Yeah, me and my girls
Hold on.
talking the movie.
Girls.
Oh,
is the
I hate,
operative word.
have
I
another
hate
one.
y'all. Then you're
I
not
have
supposed to
another
talk
one.
during the movie.
Let's
Girl,
say-
if something happened in that movie, we gonna be like,
I have another one.
we gonna crack up.
Let's say we have to go to the restroom.
Okay.
And there's like 10 urinals there.
Okay.
If I'm using one urinal, he cannot come right up next to me
And
when
you-
all the other
That
urinals are
happened to
free.
me
and
today.
use the
I
urinal.
understand that.
That's a man law
That happened to me
violation.
today.
I get
That's a
that.
man
I
law
get
You
that.
know what?
violation.
And I've had grown men come up to me taking a piss in the urinal and be like, "Hey, how you doing today?" Immediately, I'm thinking he's trying to pick me up in the damn bathroom.
Just
Let me
why
tell
did
you,
he say how you
the
doing?
gym,
Why he's taking a piss in the urinal next to me when it's 5 other urinals next
The
to
Is
me?
gym-
there a cover on the side of the urinal?
It doesn't matter.
Right.
We can't
doesn't
hold
matter.
conversation while we pee.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
I don't think guys
fucking
want to do
know.
that.
It just
I
doesn't
could go
make
to the
sense me.
Redskin game with Mike, and we both like, man, we gotta take a piss.
Right.
And we happen to go. First of all, it's a man law violation to say, "I'm going to the bathroom. You want to come
wanna
too?"
come with me? Yeah.
But if we
That's
go,
what women do.
But if
That's
it's
what
on
women
some,
do.
if it's on something, I gotta take a piss. You like, man, I do too. I, whatever. You happen to go at the same time.
So that's
But
semantics.
If me and Micah go to the bathroom at the
It's too
same
much
time, I'm not going to have a
shenanigans.
conversation with him while I'm peeing. I talk to you
Look
at
straight
the sink when
ahead,
we wash
and
our
I'll talk to you when we
hands.
get outside the
stranger,
bathroom.
But that ain't that stranger behavior?
Yes, it's strange to talk to me while we're peeing.
No,
It is.
It's that not stranger behavior.
No,
Like
I don't care what it
A
is.
stranger will come in
Don't talk
the
to me.
bathroom and go to the urinal beside you and have a conversation.
Don't do that.
Isn't
Don't
that
talk to
strange?
me.
I mean, women don't do it, but I don't.
Don't
Yeah,
talk
we
to
have a
me.
whole stall, a whole
Don't
door.
talk to
Like,
me.
don't talk to
But
me.
the chick
Don't talk
next
to me.
door ain't talking unless it ain't no toilet.
That would be the
tissue or
equivalent of a
something.
woman next to you bending down, looking up under the stall, and be like, "Yeah,
Hey,
so,
how you doing? I like your
yeah,
shoes.
same thing.
I like your
That
shoes.
is
Hey,
not.
how
That
you
is
doing?
not.
I like your shoes.
Right, exactly. It's nice shoes.
Girl, what?
I don't agree. Ain't
Before I
nobody
pee on
doing all
you,
that.
stop.
I think a lot of the man law violations are totally over the top, and it's all about men not being secure in their
It's
marriage.
not about
Thank you.
security.
Let's talk about
It's not about
security.
I think what
Let's
Boots
talk
said
It's
is-
not about security.
Let's talk about man law parenthesis security.
I think
It's
the
not about
man laws
security.
have become more stringent, as he said. The lines of sexuality have become more
they've been
blurred.
blurred.
That's what he's saying.
But if you were
Absolutely.
confident, it wouldn't matter what
Oh, I'm
anybody
very
else
confident.
does.
No, it doesn't
So-
matter
Let
though.
me
'Cause
tell
guess
you-
what? I could be very confident in my sexuality, but I don't want to give him any impression that my
you're not.
sexuality is not what it is. That doesn't mean I'm not
Let
confident.
me tell you something. And speaking to what you just said, I care about what people think about me.
Oh Lord.
I care that people
I
see.
mean, at the
I care
I think we all care a little bit
a
about
lot
other
big
people.
because that's why you get haircuts. That's why you. But
That is
I,
not true.
oh, absolutely. That's why you get your hair done. That's why you look fly because otherwise you wouldn't give it goddamn and
I
you
don't.
would whatever. And when people say I do it for myself, no, you don't.
I think
you
some
do
of it is you do it for yourself. But
no, it's
okay,
not.
I'm
But
gonna
at
let
the
you.
end
I'm
of the
gonna let
day-
you have this one.
But
Go
at
ahead.
the end of the day, I care about what people think about me, especially in 2017, because I don't ever want to do anything that somebody's going to say, is he? Is that? Is he?
But why does that matter?
Because I don't want that. I don't want
You're
that.
a married
I don't
man
want
with
that.
kids.
I don't want
Why
that.
does it
I
matter?
don't
Does
want
that, does that
I'm
make a
just-
difference today? Married men with children not being gay?
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
That means nothing.
I don't think so.
I don't want it.
I don't think so.
That means
And
nothing.
again,
But
that
I
doesn't
think
mean he's homophobic. That just means he wants to make it crystal
In-
clear that that's not his
in my
cup of tea.
mind, I feel that in today's society, we have so many things against us. So many people are stressed out. They're depressed. They're
yes.
sad. They're sad about the economy. They're sad about the political state of the nation. Do what makes you happy.
And part of makes
You wanna-
me happy is making sure
you wanna-
I'm a thorough dude.
You want to wear your you want to manscape your face. You want do what's going to make
That's
you
another
happy.
man law. Don't get your eyebrows arsed.
If that's what you want to do you.
You all right with a man getting his eyebrows arsed? You cool with that?
I'm not, but
Oh, all right.
I mean, I'm not. I've never dated a man who's got his eyebrows.
let me give y'all an
I'm not
example.
into that, but I mean, I don't really know a lot of people a lot of men who are doing.
We gotta
that,
wrap it up, but I'm
period.
gonna give y'all a quick example.
Gay or straight.
I used to have this job where I used to work with this gay guy. He was a gay guy, you know,
What does that
and
mean?
like he
A
was
gay guy.
like
He's
he was
the worst.
he was
He is
outwardly
the
he
worst.
was outwardly and openly gay.
Flamboyant.
And so one
to-
day we had to, because of our job, we had to travel sometimes, like from place to place. So we had to go down to Fredericksburg, Virginia. And while there, we stopped at like Walmart. And we go into Walmart, and I was like, I'm not walking through this Walmart with you.
Oh my goodness.
And I didn't say that to him, but in my head, I was like, I'm
I
not
ain't
walking through this Walmart with you. So I let him go in first, and then I went in. I'm not walking through the mall with an openly. I'm just not doing that because I don't want somebody to see and be like, oh, they might be together.
I can't
Sorry,
believe we
I
are
care.
still
I care about what
there.
people. That's why I'm
I
at.
cannot believe in 2017.
That's why
I'm
I'm at.
sorry. I'm giving you the
We
side eye
are
right now.
still
That's
That's
crazy.
why I'm at. And we're going to wrap it up with that because that's
Shaking
why
my
I'm
head.
at. Man, look, these shows be going by so fast, but we got to wrap it up. So I'm going to get, like I like to let all our guests do. If you want to shout out to business endeavors or whatever.
No, I just want to shout out my babies at home, Logan and Riley and Kennedy.
We love the kids. We
I
love the
love my
kids. We love the
babies.
kids.
Everybody, I love them.
Mike, I know you got, go ahead, baby.
I can do my plug now.
Yep.
Well, first of all, y'all supposed to give me a recommendation because both of y'all are hopefully satisfied Mattress Man
I
customers.
love my mattress.
Uh-uh.
I love
I
my
do.
mattress.
I do manage Mattress Man, 7900 Annapolis Road, Atlanta, Maryland. Hit me up if you need a mattress.
Can I get
Where
it?
can
for
I hit you up
half
at?
You know, everyone always. You
real
know,
quick, where can I hit you up at? Real quick.
all right, you can hit me up at my cell phone 240
Dang.
475 6799. Hit me up on Facebook, Micah Cook, MICAHCOOK, or hit up Boots or Shanny. They-
Always.
I know. I like to.
Shanny.
No. I do that on.
That's
Trouble
that
with
big
that
thing. That's that
Do that on
big
purpose because she
All right,
always
we got
corrects
30
me.
seconds. We
I
ain't
tell
got
her
no
Shanny.
name.
So anyway, we ain't got no name, but hit me up if you need a mattress. 2 satisfied customers, I'll take care of you.
420 Radio up next. We ain't got no name. Every
All the
Wednesday,
time.
8 o'clock, RIP Radio Network. We see y'all next week. Peace.
Cause you are the one for me, and I know you are my king, and I'll be your queen, and we will live in royalty.
Check. Just listen, baby, open up your soul. No need to stress the bullshits up on the royal flows. The morning rise, we brush our teeth on 209 flows. We smoke Khalifa in the bad Berkeley for it. Always in the heavens, never smelling like the reefer. Bad woman, sexy shape, you know I had to meet ya. Pretty smile, black goddess, Spanish, my bonita. I know you like it sweet with the salt margarita. We ain't even got to dream.
We ain't even got to dream.
Reality ain't what it seems.
The break of dawn, it shines on me.
Your touch so soft, it comforts me, yeah. captivating in my mind like couple bands for my baby, shopping mall, spinning right. Somerset, Cartier, Shades, Buffy Woods life.
You see all the best in me, and it makes me feel so relieved. Spread my wings, 'cause I'm free to be everything that you seem to need. Can I sit for a minute on your mind and talk about the things that make you mine? Into my universe, 'cause love is the best curse. Stay focused on what I want, tryna stay focused on love. Tryna stay focused on what I want, tryna stay focused on love. 'Cause you are the one for me, and I know you are my king, and I'll be your queen, and we will live in royalty.
And you know we're living in the royalty. Everything around is straight royalty. And you know we in the place to be. Everyone around me straight royalty. And you know we living in the royalty. Everything around is straight royalty. And you know we in the place to be. Everyone around me